Awesome. Okay, so is it cool if I ask for some participation? Alright, by show of hands, how many of y'all were a little late to something today? Nobody? Thank you, thank you. Raise your hand if you had to cancel or like reschedule plans sometime in like the last week. Awesome, that's what I was hoping for the first time. Thank you for coming in here and listening to my speech. I know the world is spinning faster than ever these days, so I'm gonna make this short and sweet. According to an article from Andrews University, the average attention span has been declining from 12 seconds in the year 2000 to more recently just 8 seconds. By the way, the average attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds, so that's cool. With everything that we do in a day, it's not hard to understand where this comes from, and social media doesn't help either. It's in our blood in the modern day to always be doing something, even if that something isn't really anything. We've replaced meditation for television and contemplation for doom scrolling. As a professional, never sit down kind of guy, today I'm going to go over how we as Americans are morbidly busy, how we cope with this in unhealthy ways, and how to find peace in chaos. So, let's talk about the American juggernaut. America has gone through multiple periods of economic prosperity in the past, but none was as great as after World War II. You see, 3 continents had either partially or completely been devastated by the war, and bombing campaigns on both sides completely destroyed cities such as London and Berlin. Now, fortunately for America, we were far enough away from the war where we never really experienced this. It seemed like the best defense used in World War II was the Atlantic Ocean. So while Europe, Asia, and Africa were struggling to rebuild their many countries, American infrastructure was in pretty good shape. That, along with economic expansion and a rise in productivity, led America for the first time ever to become the powerhouse of the world. And we've never looked back since. America has been running on 4-wheel drive, and although we've maintained our position as the most powerful country on earth, the thing about running on 4-wheel drive is that we use a lot of gas. Unfortunately, the sacrifice that we've had to make is downtime. Taking breaks is now viewed as something that weak people do, and complaining is only for college students. But as a country, we still find ways to rest. I mean, going 110% all the time isn't that bad. If you're feeling tired, let me introduce you to my friend caffeine. Why rest when you can be the best? 400 milligrams a day will keep the laziness away. You see, going to work or school is so tiring, and by the time you get back home, you're all grumpy and in a bad mood. Who wants to relax like that? You can just have some caffeine. That way, while you're sitting in bed scrolling through your phone, getting that sweet, sweet serotonin hit, you can also be awake to enjoy it. And when you finally decide that's time for sleep, you can also be awake to enjoy that too. I mean, who wants to miss out on hours of insomnia and thinking about school and work? Heck, who even needs sleep? Let's just stay up until the weekend when we can relax all day. And by relaxing, I mean scrolling on our phone and thinking about work and school and the dude that won't text us back and all the problems in the world. Oh, never mind, it's Monday. Grab a cup of coffee, let's go to work. But no scrolling tonight because you have to go to your little sister's birthday party. Oh, and tomorrow you have to go to your mother's sister's cousin's baby shower. That's right, the baby that they're going to name Bryson with an E in it. Maybe instead of a Y. I'm not sure. Anyway, at least you'll get to watch the football game on Thursday while you go through work emails. But at least you'll have caffeine. Now, I'm a little dramatic, but I think you get the point. Us as Americans are terrible at relaxing. Just sitting in bed on your phone makes you addicted to the dopamine and serotonin hits, and when you decide to turn it off, your brain is still searching for that high. I mean, some of us can't even think about sitting down and reading a book without at least background music. And even at that, we can only read for a couple minutes before just having to do something else. The thing is that there are better ways to relax, more healthy ways. There's a problem with them. They all suck. And they're terrible at first. I mean, the first step is obvious. We have to turn off our phones and computers. I mean, even when we vacation, we have our phones and computers with us. We need to allow our minds to shut down a little bit. Now at first, this may seem a little stressful, not having social media and your earbuds in all the time, but over time you'll lose your dependency on them, and maybe even enjoy being a little understimulated. The second step is that we have to find something outside of work and school that we enjoy doing. Something that maybe gets us outside, but definitely something that allows us to introspect, form ideas, our own thoughts. We have to force ourselves to not worry about the big picture things sometimes, and not worry about what everyone's telling us to worry about. And this could be anything. You could read, knit, hike, build a birdhouse, steal candy from a baby, whatever allows you to just have time to yourself. Look, I know I might have lost y'all on the way, but that's okay. In the modern day, it's hard to pay attention to what's right in front of us. But the truth is that why I'm concerned about our attention spans and how much time we spend on our phones and computers is because part of our life we're allowing to go away. We need to be able to spend time with ourselves, the one thing that we all have. It's important that we remember that life is something that was given to us and time is a gift. It's not a constraint, it's an opportunity. We have to remember that we're in control of our lives and we should enjoy that. So, all being said, please, please, go steal candy from a baby tonight. Thank you.